at his feet. Exalt the Lord our God, and worship at his feet. For he is holy. For the Lord our God, he is holy. For the Lord our God, he is holy.
What in the world are you doing now?
Making protein bars.
Protein bars?
Yeah. That's a peanut, huh?
That's a big
It's
peanut.
a triple peanut. They're amazing.
Your gloves are melting that lard.
I'm just hot.
Yes, you are.
Should it go like that, or should it go like this?
Like that.
Like this?
Yeah.
And bury it in there? So you gonna work for it? Well, I guess now it's a protein pancake.
There you go.
All right, it's done. My work here is over.
Ah, they're gonna love it. Look, they have ambiance light for their dinner snack.
There might be a little.
We've got about 5 beautiful blue jays that are living just on the other side of the cabin. And they are so pretty, so I think they're gonna like this treat.
So what you got going on today?
Well, I textured my seams. My gut said to grab 2 cans. I only grabbed 1. So, I've got 1 major seam that I'll have to go back and fix. But I'm waiting for my texture to dry, and then I will do another coat of paint. But in the meantime, I'm sweeping. Sweeping, cleaning, keeping the dust down. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting the sliding barn doors up. Keep the heat in. We got to move stuff from upstairs to downstairs and out to the Connex box. So yeah, while everything's drying, I'll sweep, and then I'll move, what are they called? Totes. Lots of totes. Because when I'm done, it will be my creative corner, and I'm super excited to show you guys.
My
mind's a wrecking ball, swinging in between doubts and fears and all the things that I can't see. In a world where all the parts feel incomplete, you're the one and only ever constant thing. You make my heart feel alive. You help open up my eyes of all that I've seen come and go. You're like nothing I've known. Hold on to me, I hold on to you. You'll always be one thing I can't lose. Of anything I am and all I'll ever do, you'll always be one thing I can't lose.
All right, Murphy bed is done. That was a super cool project. Whew. Next project. We are in the upper level of the shop, and I've beautifully cleaned this half.
I don't think they ever saw it the way it was before. That's what went into the shipping container.
Yes,
If you're
all
wondering what the shipping
storage.
container was for. Sorry.
It's now out there in the shipping container. So we've got this edge over here that, you know, some of us are not quite as coordinated with our surroundings. So we're making a 4-foot wall, the full length, 17.5 feet long. And we're going to put up plywood, and I'm going to fancy it up. My creative corner is what we're going to call it. So there's a couple custom tables coming in here. So we'll show you all that process as we go through it. And the end results, because I've got some fabulous design ideas. So on this wall, Chris is doing 4x4s as the main structure posts. We bolt it to the floor, and then 2x4s, so our panel is able to get nailed on. Super excited.
So this one isn't going to be completely flush at the top. And I don't know what your plan is for the top, if you're just going to have something on the sides and then sand this down and make it look cool, or... Claria's down there.
You have your pony in today.
Desperate for fame. There we go. Oh, that's so satisfying. Straighten it right out. Cool?
Yeah.
Screw this. Thank you.
They're screws, they're not treats. These are for Dad.
Okay. Let's go cut some wood.
Okay.
66 3/4, right?
Yes.
That's way down here. 66. So about there. Okay. Let's put those up. One. Let me just do that now. Sorry, I was backwards. Ooh, nice and tight. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I like it.
How did that end up perfectly straight?
Because you're doing it.
That's not true. But I appreciate that nonetheless. Oh, yeah, good point before it falls off. So this is going to be 46 and what? Whew. That screws with your equilibrium when that moves.
It does. 46 and is it on the black or the floor?
On the floor.
Oh. So it's between the half and the 5/8. 46 and the little line.
46 and the little line.
Yeah.
I speak your language. Okay. Two at a time, huh? Oh yeah. It's good. So we'll put. Are you thinking plywood?
I'm thinking
We're
plywood.
going to design it so like it looks classy and nice.
Yeah.
And then on the back side, I think for my own, so it looks nice when you're coming up the stairs and it doesn't look like a frame. And we don't start, because knowing us, we'll start stacking stuff everywhere. We'll do like fence, like cedar fencing along the back side.
Okay. So our 4x8 sheets should lay perfect on here.
Oh, nice!
That's why I want it at 4 feet tall. So you just lay it on its side. And so we need 2 full sheets and then a partial.
She is so smart. So smart. So let's just do that now.
Well, all right. Frame is done, but we're going to call it a night. It's 8 p.m. before we make some rash decisions. See, we need food and we need a good night's sleep so we can get up early and come back out and hit it. Super exciting.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da da. La da da da. Wake up to these better days. No clouds, just sun on my face. Flowers grow through the cracks in the pavement. Fresh kicks and my favorite jeans. Stepping out, living loud and free. Walk around like a brand new melody. Hear me when I'm singing that. Oh, 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 oh. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better. Oh, 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 oh. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better.
All right, good morning, guys. So we got the coffee, we got the glue ready, we got a fire going in the wood stove so it's nice and warm, and we're going to do the craft table for upstairs in the shop. This is downstairs. And so what I need to do is we're going to make 5 individual sections or bases, and then we're going to use 2x4s cut in half, glue them together, sand them down, and basically make a butcher block table for Lisa's craft table. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. Now, I've done that before. The butcher block tables at the Home Depot, roughly the cheapest one was like $300 a piece, which is crazy. So we're going to try and make our own for, I don't know, each 2x4 is about $3 right now. And I'm going to cut them in half so we've got 2x2s, roughly, because a 4x4 is not, or a 2x4 is not a 2x4. In the bases, anyway, so the bases we're going to use pine, and it's going to be a 1x12, so 1 inch thick, 12 inches wide, which is not 1 inch by, it's 3/4 by 11 and something. So we're going to make those. It should take about 4 of those at 6 feet tall, so a 1x12 by 6 foot. 4 of those roughly should make each of our bases, and I need 5 bases before we can start doing the butcher block table on the top. So let's get to work. Cheers.
To this happiness, living life with the volume up to 10. See the world through my sunshine glasses. Nothing that can bring me down. Oh, 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 and it keeps getting better. It only gets better. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, we got all pieces cut. We got one set here, one set here, and one set over here. So these will be the in-between. These bigger ones will be the outside. So these are all 3 feet long, 3 feet long, 3 feet long, 10.5 inches long. And we're going to get the first one built so that we can get Lisa's table ready upstairs for the little craft table thing. And then hopefully my furniture building career will be retired. Beehives.
But we'll be back on beehives.
Bee boxes is next. Okay, let's get to work.
And it keeps getting better. It only gets better. Keeps getting better. It only gets better. Oh, 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 oh. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better. It only gets better.
Chris, I need 4 more.
There you go, Miss Snappy.
Thank you.
Whew, I'm out of breath.
I love
All
it.
right. Uno, dos, tres,
Quattro.
cuatro. What's 5? Cinco de
Cinco.
Mayo. Cinco.
No.
5th of May. So Cinco.
Cinco.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Synchro?
Really, no comprende.
No, I comprehend. It's just fine. All right, so let's do this. Let's lay them out like they're going to be so we can kind of visualize what's going to happen here.
Okay.
Because right now this probably doesn't make much sense to anybody. So let's do this one down here.
Okay.
Is this the 6 foot?
Yeah.
So we find that it's best to tape things out so you can visualize where it's going to be. Before we built all this, we did this to say, is it going to fit? Oh, you put little markers where the ends are too?
I think you did that in our visual.
Oh, I'm super smart.
Side.
So let's take this one down here.
Okay.
So we get it out of the way. Beautiful. Okay, and for anybody keeping score, so what we used were the 1x12 6 foot tall pieces of pine. We bought 30 of them.
Yes, we did.
30. We've got, if I remember right, 8 left,
Oh, wow.
which we'll return because they're crazy expensive. So that means we used a total of 22 with reasonable scrap. I wouldn't say very little, but a reasonable amount of, not a lot of scrap. So 22 to make 5 of these bad boys. Each one took just over 4.
Oh.
So the 4 covered the whole thing with the exception of these. And then these had to be cut separate. But by the time all was said and done, before we do the shelves in here, remember, let's remember to keep probably a couple of the 4-footers. So we bought a bunch of 4-footers as well. We used 0 of those. So anyway, if that's helpful for anybody, that's what we used. That's what happened. Do you have anything else to add? Second thoughts, last thoughts, closing comments?
Nope. Your job is done here. It's now my turn.
No, I think I just got fired.
I like.
Okay, so we got, this is going to be, Lord willing, a butcher block table. That's what we're attempting to do here. I've cut all these pieces to a square the best I can on the table saw to just under 1.5 inches. It's one little mark under 1.5 inches. What is that? 15-30 seconds. 1 inch and 15-30 seconds
30 seconds?
is what all of these are roughly. But they're rough. And some of them are bowed up a little bit, so we're going to have to figure out how to squish them down. But anyway, so the question is, what we were thinking about yesterday is potentially staining every other one so that there's some kind of pattern. But what we're not sure of is if we do that and we glue them together and then we still have the sanding and the planing to do to make it level, is the stain still going to be there? Therefore, is it worth the effort? What say you?
I think it's going to disappear. I don't think it's going to absorb deep enough.
Going to be up, and you're primarily, not entirely, but primarily in charge of what end goes up.
Oh.
I'll give you 80%.
I was just going to give you the whole go for it.
No, we're doing this together, like we do everything.
Okay.
Got me buzzing, got me all turned up. Flicker brighter than a lightning bug. Oh, oh. All lit up like a Roman candle. Got me burning way too hot to handle. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me more, more, more. It's what I'm asking for. Come on and give me more, more. more of that. Give me more of that. My eyes are bigger than the Grand Old Canyon. Heart is racing like a wild stallion. Oh, oh. Got me higher than the Empire Building. Got me buzzing way up on this feeling. Oh, oh. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. More, more, more. It's what I'm asking for. Come on and give me more, more. There's nothing like it, nothing like it, nothing like it. No, no, no. Come on and give me more. Come on and give me more. More of that. Give me more of that. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. More, more, more. It's what I'm asking for. Come on and give me more, more. There's nothing like it, nothing like it, nothing like it. No, no, no. Come on and give me more. Come on and give me more. More of that. Give me more of that.
All right, it is a good Wednesday. Wednesday?
Yep.
Right, Wednesday. We are in the studio that we've been working on. We got a fire going, so it's nice and cozy. It's kind of a gloomy, cold, wants to snow, but it's raining.
Foggy day.
Yeah, so we're just doing a cleanup day because we've been doing so much work in the shop. It's a disaster. Yeah, so that we can get on to finishing about 16 different projects that we've started. So, in the video, as we were doing the editing and I was looking at that, I thought, you know what? I think we're missing quite a bit of video here. So, I don't know where it went. My error in not saving it right or whatever happened, but it is what it is. Can't go backwards. So, what did we do? I think first was the Murphy bed, and you saw Lisa painting the Murphy bed,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And that's in the studio where we're at now. We'll show you that. It's, I'd say, 80-90% done. And then we also worked, right before that were the beehives, right?
Yep. Swarm.
The swarm boxes.
Yeah.
So we're making, what was the goal? I think
40.
40, and we've got half of them done because we ran out of plywood. And that may sound like a lot, but we plan on doing quite a few beehives, and I'm thinking we need an average of 3 swarm traps to be successful to get 1.
Fair.
That's my math. So we did that. So if you, when you saw all the swarm boxes in the background when we were working on the table, that was the completed project of one of the first things you saw. So I know it's kind of convoluted, but I just threw everything in there that we had, tried to make a decent video, and we need to get it out so we can move on to other projects. Right?
Right. Yeah. So to sum up the Murphy bed at this point.
So back to the Murphy bed.
Yeah. We're done up to the details. Then that will fully complete it. So the wall behind us, we're not sure what we want to put on it. Because, yeah, we want that to match the Murphy bed when it's closed. Because we'll be staring at the bottom of this bed whenever we're in here enjoying this fireplace.
Yeah.
So we want that to match. So we're trying to decide what we're going to do on that.
Yep.
and then the shelves, and then I'm gonna make it look like there's drawers on the bottom. So bringing it together to make it look like a cabinet unit is our ultimate goal.
Yep.
So I got 3 primer coats on this Murphy bed and a coat of the paint, which matches the 2 walls that are on that side.
White.
Yeah, it's a white.
But it brightens it up, so white is
Yeah.
good. Yep. It was a lot of back and forth and redoing stuff, but it turned out, I think, pretty good for on-builders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed and super excited that we've got it 80% complete.
Yep. So let's go ahead and show you that just real quick so you see the 80% complete, and then we'll wrap things up. Sound good? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Here to put things, we'll do roughly 3, maybe 4 shelves, but that's it. It'll come down like this.
So boom. You want help? I can do it. I can do it now. Holding no man helping me.
It's a little heavy, but the front of this will have off this beam, it'll have a handle, so it'll help.
You got your exercise today?
I did. Okay, so when the bed is down, it's 12 inches off the ground. So in this glorious nature area that we live in, just amazing, we're gonna find 3 stumps, not too chunky, but enough to maneuver and move, clean them up, seal them, and probably about 3 of them, so that when the bed is down, that's what it's gonna rest on, because it'll go also with the interior of cabin feel. So yeah.
And I think that wraps this one up, no?
Well, we're doing a second table upstairs in the creative corner.
Yep, so we did that one. One more to go.
Smaller, it's only 6 foot.
Yep. You know what would be cool is to do a full tour completion video.
Okay.
And then like flash back to what it used to look like when we moved in a year plus ago.
Oh my gosh.
And then this year to see what the drastic difference is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's different.
Way different. All right, hope you guys are doing good. We'll see you soon.